Good morning. Good morning. Java Delight will uplift you. Stay tuned. The show is about to begin. Grab your coffee. Stay tuned. This show is about to begin.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my place.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. Ew, who's that guy? He looks like an Amish-like guy that did not shower today. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brandon Croucher. I am the CEO of Delight Cafe. I get to be honored. I get to stand next to, digitally, the one, the only, the most beautiful queen in all of South Africa. She trains dolphins. She dives off of giraffes. She looks you in the eyes and tells you to go fork yourself. And at the end of the day, she's got the greatest energy she can bring all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ilse.
Thank you. Morning, guys. Morning, Brian. Morning, Shona. Morning, Stuart. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. It is a hot, scorching 33 degrees in South Africa. It's very sunny, the wind's not even blowing. It's been so hot you can't breathe here today.
What? It's 33, but 33 degrees is Celsius. So that's 70. We have to figure out. I know there's a math equation to do it, and I just don't know it off the top of my head. Brett Gordon's in the back. He'll be able to tell us that in a second. Good morning, everybody. So Ilse and I are here today, and I asked Ilse to do me a favor and look up positive things happening in South Africa, because she's always the first one to tell me, there's nothing positive. We are leading the world in murders and stabbings. And then she pulls it up and she goes, okay, we're second behind America. And I'm like, oh.
We can't even do that properly. Murder people properly.
No. So Ilse found an article and it's cracked me up. Ilse, what are the top 5 things happen? 91. Thank you, Brian. Boom. Look at that. See? Math genius. He's Brian with a Y. Why? Because he's awesome. He's Brian with a Y because he's freaking awesome. All right, I'm done with that. But Ilse, read to me those top 5 positive things. I'm sorry, top 5 positive things. I put the quotes.
It says top. You Google positive and it brings up important. So apparently, negative things are more important than positive things. I'm going to read this to you because this was very, very funny. The first thing is social security, the social development. The second one is the new variant. Just us that think that is positive. Then we've got debt relief, which will be positive if we didn't have debt. And then we've got bad vibes, which is the winner for me today. And then the stock markets, where it just says that the rand was 14.52 to the dollar today, which is very low. And 19 to the pound. Jeez.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's very low. Stuart Lone Wolf says to figure out the math, you do divide by 5, multiply by 9, and add 32. Translation, get a calculator.
Yes.
Because, all right, hold on. If I was to do that, you said 33 degrees.
Hot. That's all I know.
Well, hold on. I could do this. So it's 33 degrees. We take it to, let's just lower it to 30. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 6 times 9 is, son of a bitch, I shouldn't have done this live. 45, 54. 54 plus 32 equals 91 degrees.
33. Oh, 91 degrees. Is that hot?
It's hot. It's not. 2.8 degrees Fahrenheit per 1 degree Celsius. Interesting. I did not know that. Or
so you actually just times it by 2.8.
Yeah, so you take it times the natural one. I love it. All right, good morning, my delight heads. Ilse, your favorite part of the day.
Oh, my favorite part. Mr. Ryan has got our breakfast here. He says, "Good morning, delight heads. Today's recipe, heirloom tomato, lemon pepper, cheddar cheese sauce. I'm stuck at
Oh,
the sauce already. Mixed with a potato, sweet onion, red bell pepper, cayenne pepper. Isn't that red pepper? Is it the same as red pepper, cayenne pepper?
cayenne pepper's a little bit spicier. It's
Okay,
spicy.
cayenne
Yeah.
pepper, bacon, and hash. Ooh, that sounds so amazing. Morning, Brian. Another
So,
Brian. Brian with a
Ro-
Y and Brian with an I.
hold on, I can do so. I got this. So this is Ryan, and Ryan, I have a meeting with later today. Please save some of that for me, because God, does that sound good. Like, Ilse, you're in South Africa. By the time it got to you, it'd have mold.
I know. I'm going to write all these recipes down when I get them. Said, you have to make me this, and you still have to make me this.
Do you remember October 14th, 2021? You promised to make me a tomato lemon cheddar cheese sauce. Delicious. Remember I said that on air? I remember.
I'm like an elephant. We are very clever, big, and we do not forget.
Oh, spinach as well. And it's Ryan. No, you are. She was meaning this Brian, because we have Brian with a Y. Why? Because he's awesome. And we have Brian with an I, because I know I love him. So at the end of the day, Brian with a I, by the way, I know you texted me yesterday. You wanted to talk about something. I never got a response of the one thing. So let's make sure we connect today. I got a 40-minute drive ahead of me. I'll dedicate that time to talking to you to make sure we catch up. Live on air, I connect with people.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. See, Stuart and I are on the same page here. Like, it's any recipe containing tomato is an instant nope for me, and I agree.
But why? What is
I
it
hate
about
tomatoes.
the tomato? But what is it about? Because tomatoes, I love them again. I can eat a raw tomato like that. I don't even have to put it in food. But why? What is it? The texture, the smell, or don't you?
It's the texture. It hits my tongue and makes me want to like hurl, and I'm not even trying to be gross or dramatic. Like, as a young kid, I ate a tomato and I seriously threw up on my mom's chair, which is not healthy. It's not good, and it just created a natural bleh in me every time I taste them. So like, if you get a chili and you get like a big chunk of tomato and I go, I'm like, you'll see me go and drop it, bleh, and just drop it out. Like, my body does not like tomatoes. We can try a lot of cell hell today. Okay, buddy. You know what we're going to do? We're going to rent motorcycles together and get away from everybody. All right? Just me and you. Go out. You're going to teach me to ride.
Windy road.
We're going to figure it out. We're going to go far. And then Brian with a Y. Why? Because it's the right way to spell it. So it is the proper Irish way to spell it. It is the Irish surname. And I love that he says like it's the proper way to spell it. Our best friend right here, Mr. Kevin Moore. Thank you, buddy, for being here today. I love you. And then, Brandon, when I feed it to you today, you'll change your tune. He's going to feed it to me like...
But just for in case, record it so we can see it.
Oh, if I throw up?
The reaction, yeah.
I don't want to, like, get sick on air. Do you like watermelon, Brandon? Absolutely. Watermelon is like one. My mom and dad think I was not really born from them because I love watermelon, fried chicken, and collard greens, and they think that's weird of me, and I don't know why. They don't like any of those, and I'm like, yeah, well, they like watermelon. I'm like, just give them to me. Love them all day. Why, Brian? Do you like watermelon? Kevin says, hey, Brandon and Ilse. I say hello again. Love tomatoes. I found our official Delight truck. Check your truck. Check your truck. Check your truck. Hold on. My truck's gone. I don't know where it went. Oh my God. That was funny.
Brian asks here, ever met a guy who spelled his name like that? Where is it? In South Africa, there's quite a bit. And it's pronounced Rian. R-I-A-N and R-I-A-A-N. Rian.
Have you
Yeah.
ever met somebody with the name spelled B-R-E-T-T with 2 T's? Why? Because he's got TTs.
I did not see that coming. I've got something for you, a joke. What did Tennessee?
What did Tennessee?
What did Tennessee?
I guess I'm talking too fast today. I got Brandon, you're talking 200 miles per hour. Bring it down to 60, sir. All right, buddy. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, Elsa. What were you saying?
What did Tennessee?
What did Tennessee? I don't know. What did Tennessee?
The same thing as Arkansas.
You're the only 10 I see.
Nothing wrong with yours.
My favorite was I said it, and I get to see the reactions of everybody in the back in the green room. So I see Brett go,
Wait, what?
smooth. Brandon knows what he's saying. So I hate tomatoes so much. Do you remember when we had the guy, I forget his name, but he was...
What did I call it?
La Tomato.
La Tomatino.
Correct. So I want to show you something that is how much I hate tomatoes. This was a video made for La Tomato. I apologize in advance for it being sideways, but it doesn't want to turn. And I tried to do that really quickly. And if you watch, oops, now I don't know what's going on. Oh, sugar on me. So this leopard. Yes, I love that song. So this video is Sarah right there and a bunch of kids throwing tomatoes at me. And if you watch closely, Sarah is very excited. Look in the right side corner, like near the bottom. That's Miss Mo. Miss Mo is my good friend Mike's wife, and she's pelting me with tomatoes. You have people in the back taking video. You have moms that are laughing their ass off. So the way Sarah recruited these kids was she actually said, hey, guys, do you want to throw tomatoes at my ex with me? This is how I looked at the end, and you can see how much fun I had. I really did have a great time doing this, and I got to let a lot of tomatoes go back to the place they're from, hell. So they got to go back to hell. I let them pounce on me. The kids had so much fun, and that's actually the best part of it all is I got to actually experience with the kids. You don't get to throw tomatoes at people like that. You don't get to beat the crap out of someone like that you don't know, especially. And, oh, hello, Miss CK. Hello. It is great to see you, too. Hello, all you Delights Digital Cafe. You guys are awesome. Not as awesome as you, Kevin. I love it. So the kids got to pelt me with tomatoes. I don't even know who those kids were. They were the mom was letting them do this because of the way Sarah presented it. She literally goes, do you guys want to throw tomatoes at my ex? Some of them are rotten, so they'll splatter. And I'm sitting there going, this doesn't feel right. Like, why would we want to like just pull people in to beat me up? Like, that just seemed wrong to me. But apparently the mother of this kid's understood and brought the kids over to throw them at me anyways. We had a lot of fun. And as you can see, the kids are not that old. They were younger and able to have a great time with this. And yeah, tomatoes suck.
I've never been thrown with a tomato, so maybe we say tomato. We don't say tomato like you. We say tomato.
I got nothing on that because it's a tomato, tomato. They all suck.
Potato.
Tomato, potato. It doesn't matter. Tomatoes all suck.
So I was telling you something interesting about the series Lucifer.
Yes, you were. Go ahead.
Did you guys know that Maze from the series of Lucifer is actually a South African?
I did not. And I am actually very into Lucifer right now. So this is going to be interesting for me. And Jeannie says, I'd be glad if someone tossed some produce my way. Jeannie, next time come with us. You can easily pick up the tomatoes after they're done throwing them and have all of the tomato you want.
Tomato juice.
So go ahead, Elsa. Maze, who is the devil's sidekick, it's his bodyguard.
Yes. She's just as old as me. She was born on the 2nd of December, and I'm on the 18th of December. and
Are you implying?
And she speaks Afrikaans in she speaks Afrikaans in Lucifer as well. So if anybody watched it, they'll know that she speaks like with this demon voice, and then she speaks "Aganyala Amal," and then apparently the people in hell speak Afrikaans.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, because we've got the weather of hell here today.
Oh, that's why. That's why they
only
need to make
half evil weather because it's 33. If it was 66, it would have been a different story.
Yeah, on the 6th. On the 6th of November, it's 66 degrees in South Africa. It really is hell.
I think Lucifer might be from here as well, but like the real Lucifer. That's why they made Maze. Yeah, maybe this is just hell. Sometimes it feels like it.
Well, I told a couple people that referred me to that show that I really enjoy the show, but I relate to Lucifer a lot. And my mom and dad, because I got them into the show, they're into police dramas. So I knew this would be one the three of us could enjoy as like a family, and my parents and I could watch together and talk about. And when I said, well, I relate to Lucifer, they were like, you think you're the devil? So now that you're announcing...
No, that's what I know.
Right? I'm like, Mom, you've been calling...
I need to go to LA.
I'm like, Mom, you've been calling... Right? You've been calling me the devil for years, Mom. Like, I remember being a child and you were like, oh my God, he's the devil. So come on. Like, don't act like you didn't know this already. But like, I laugh because you then turn around after I make these jokes and you're like, oh, May's his number 2. Like, her birthday's one day before mine and we're the same age. So are you the devil's bodyguard?
Apparently I am. You see? Oh, this side. Apparently you're on this side of me and not this side.
No, you're on this side of me. Okay, I forget. Yeah. So I will cry at the end. Why would I cry? Like I'm only season 2. I'm near the end of season 2, and I know there's 6 seasons on Netflix. I'm not a big binge watcher, so please know it's not me being rude that it takes me a year to get through 6 seasons of an hour-long show. It's just I don't binge watch things, and so like if I'm gonna cry, I don't know if I want to. Like, all right, have you seen The Good Place?
I have not. No.
Oh, The Good Place is awesome. The Good Place is. The Good Place is heaven and hell, blah, blah, blah. It's the good versus the evil. And it's hell, but it's hell in a whole different way. So, like, what's your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla.
Sorry, they're out of it. What's your second favorite ice cream?
Story of my fucking life. Forking life. Sorry.
And then, what about your...
Well. How many minutes are we in? 18 minutes. I did so well.
You did so much better than usual. I have to get it out of the
way, so now I know there's no more left. So I'm more
like, I want to figure out, we got to put a screen up here that has like X's underneath our name so we know when we've used it. All of a sudden, it's like this bit, Brett's in the back and he hits a button. All of a sudden, it's like, it's like we used our F word. So next time you go to use it. Yes! And the golden buzzer is when someone says something awesome. So like on America's Got Talent or South Africa's Got Talent, you say something awesome, we hit the golden buzzer, and it means they did something awesome, and then, yeah. Or maybe we have the golden buzzer whenever the guest uses the F word.
Yes, I would have a button to press.
I know.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Buzz them out.
So, Good Place is a show that just cracks me up because it's a comedy. It's about how Ted Danson, or the devil, he's one of the devil's aides. He is in charge of this dimension, and everybody that's there thinks they're in heaven, but everything they love, they're always out of. They're always short on. They don't have enough. And then they start altering things, and things start happening, and then they're trying to figure out, like, they figure out they're in hell, and they have to wipe their memories, and then they start all over. It's really an entertaining show. That show at the end... Oh, at the end of that show, I almost cried because it was just such a different ending. It was so cute. That was a good show. And it's got what's her name in it? I forget her name. Whatever, it doesn't matter. She's the one from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, the main actress in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Yeah, don't worry about it.
What is she? She married?
She's married to Dak. Yes, Dak Shepard.
Okay, then we're thinking of this. I love them.
I thought her name is Kirsten Dunst. Is her name?
Yes, it is.
Is it? I have everybody nodding at me. Yes. Okay. So, Ilse, I have a question. A karate master. If you're a karate master, what do you get as a reward while driving?
A Kia.
Shauna Jones. Shauna Jones. It is on Netflix now, and the whole series is all on there. So go ahead and jump on that. The Good Place Netflix. Kirsten Bell. Thank you, Shauna. I said Kirsten Dunst, which I knew couldn't be right, and I have everybody else nodding yes.
But why does it sound right? Who's Kirsten Dunst?
She's another actress. She's another actress. So what happened? What does a karate master get rewarded with while driving?
Kia.
That you guys? Kia. How about a seatbelt?
Oh.
Oh.
That is funny. That's funny. Why do bees have sticky hair?
I don't know why.
Because they use a honeycomb.
That was a good one. I pictured a bee going. Why was the gossip disliked at the coffee shop?
Why was the gossip disliked? I can't. No, I don't know.
Because she always spilled the tea.
Crap.
Why did two tall people get along so well?
They were on the same level.
Very close. They finally found someone they could see eye to eye with. Right?
I like that one. I like that. What do you call an angry musician flipping off someone?
I don't know.
A songbird.
Okay, that was a good one.
I love it when I laugh at my own jokes. It's like you get the answer and then you laugh and it's not even that funny because you're the only one laughing.
Right? It's like just you and I. We're like, hee hee. Why would doors do so well on social media?
I don't know.
Because everyone's looking for their handles.
I like that.
I've been practicing too. I'm ready.
Have you been practicing?
Kirsten Dunst kissed Spider-Man. That's correct. That is 100% correct. That is my fault. I should have remembered that. I look like Tobey Maguire in my sleep.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Tobey Maguire as a Batman. As a Spider-Man. Who was your favorite Spider-Man?
Well, now apparently I need Brett instead of you because, good Lord, do I disagree with that one. Ilse's face. She's in the back going, So
what just happened?
I'm bringing Brett in because you just totally broke my heart with that comment. Like, that is my favorite Spider-Man. And really? I know it's because he was the first one, and I'm not a big movie goer, and I saw that in theaters. And when he kissed her upside down, my ex-wife wanted to kiss upside down all the time.
And then you get water in your nose when it's raining like that. It's like, why would you kiss upside down with water going in your nose? And they had challenges with that too.
Wait, really? I thought that's why the mask like covered here.
Yeah,
so when he's upside down.
It's kind of like waterboarding while you're kissing.
I can't do it. Waterboarding while you're kissing. That just sounds dangerous. Like,
I don't know if I'll kiss a man with a mask on that I've never seen.
It could be the real kiss of death.
My luck that he will just scare me if he takes his mask off.
That's true on both of yours. It's the kiss of death, and you're not going to kiss a man if he takes his mask off. Hey guys, what kind of bird? What kind of bird is always getting hurt?
Jailbird.
An owl.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
All right. Now this one's for Brent. Okay,
Uh-oh.
Brett, are you ready? What's either a really gross animal or an impressive magical school?
Hogwarts?
Bingo!
When does a joke become a dad joke?
When I tell it.
When it becomes apparent.
That's a good one. Why do pancakes always win at baseball? They have the best batter.
Oh.
I wonder who sits up at night thinking of this shit.
I don't. I literally have to Google like dad jokes, and then I read a few and pick out my favorites and move them into another folder so I can read them later. You know, like I read the ones that I'm like, okay, this is funny. I can play like the owl one. Yeah.
I'm very bad at thinking of, if I think of jokes, they're not funny. I need to Google them. They might be funny to me. Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo hoo. Boo hoo.
Don't cry. It's just a joke.
When I think of dad jokes, I think of the one that my dad always had when we'd go past the cemetery. We'd go past the cemetery, and he's like, people are dying to get in there.
That's with a dad, it's funny when you're driving by, you know?
Why is the truth as well?
Every time, even today, we drive by. Same thing.
What did the dishwasher say to the oven?
I don't know.
You've been on fire. But why was the ghost so tired?
I don't know.
Because he worked the graveyard shift.
Some of them are so funny. I want to make a brief joke, but it's a little cheesy.
Oh, God. All right, hold on. I need one more.
Okay, I'm done. I'll see myself out.
Why couldn't I'm going to have fun with this. So why couldn't Sarah and I, when we were engaged, why couldn't we get married at the library?
I don't know.
Because it was all booked up.
Don't see them coming. I'm like, that's such an obvious answer.
Yeah.
I know.
Right?
Right. So yesterday we had a great... Go ahead.
I've been thinking about taking up meditation. I figure it's better than sitting around doing nothing.
I have to admit, that was a good one. Shauna Jones says the only jokes I know are dirty. And I'm sitting here going, I kind of want her to write one dirty joke.
Yes.
Just to, you know, when I was single, I always had fun when people would like, you'd be meeting someone online. Brett, I got to mute you. You got an echo, homie. When I was like online, online dating back in the day, I always loved when girls would say to me like, "Oh, talk dirty to me." I'd start writing things like mud, soil, stain resistant. My favorite ever online dating profile was this one girl had, and I'm dead serious. It was fake, obviously. Her real profile, fake job. But she goes, "I'm a flamingo trainer." And when we matched, I had to ask her. I was like, how do you train flamingos? And she goes, "Oh, I teach them to fly south for the winter." And I'm like, "They don't fly. How can you do this?" She goes, "You're the first person to ever know that flamingos don't fly."
It's because they're still in training.
Brett's looking at me. Brett, is your echo gone? Can I bring you back in? Is your echo gone? Let's try it. Here we go. Unmute. Go ahead.
Hello.
Who says flamingos don't fly? They fly.
Flamingos don't fly.
Yeah, they do, except that they clip their wings when they're in zoos and stuff, but they fly in natural.
Isn't it
they
ostriches?
Do.
It's ostriches that can't fly, I think.
Ostriches are mean.
Yeah, ostriches don't fly. Emus don't fly, but flamingos fly.
Well, shows you how horrible of a flamingo trainer she was. It was like 8 years ago, guys. I can't really. That was a long time ago, so I can't really like reach out. I download Tinder again and be like, hey, just so you know, you're not able to actually. Flamingos don't actually fly. We obviously didn't connect.
I'm gonna swipe right because your flamingo's gone.
No, swipe left. You swipe. Yeah, left is no. Yeah, left is no. Right is yes. I learned a lot yesterday. I was having a phone call with a buddy of mine, and he's gay, and he goes, "Oh, have you ever heard of the app Grindr?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I learned about that the hard way."
Dodgy.
It's for gay guys, only gay guys, and it's not meant. It's like Tinder for just guys, and you meet up places, have sex or whatever, and leave.
But like, I want the guys, so I can go on that thing. I want to go.
These guys aren't looking for you, Ilse. I hate to break it to you. You have stuff they don't want.
I'm also not looking for what they're looking for. So
they're not looking for that.
They're not looking for TTs?
They're not looking for Brett's. Flamingos cannot fly. Stuart Lone Wolf said it, so it's fact. Flamingos that cannot fly are often weighed down by mineral deposits on their feet. Very interesting fact.
Isn't it also true that they pink because of the algae that they eat?
I don't know that.
Because of what they eat.
That is why they're the color pink. It's because of the algae that they eat that color them pink.
In my eyes, you guys rocking are awesome, though.
Thanks for that.
And then my uncle met his husband on Grindr. So it's not a bad app. People have met their wives on Tinder. I'm not saying that, but I did learn that there's other apps out there, like to meet other men. And Grindr is the one you go on to hook up. Now, the only reason I know about this is because the International Gay Games were here in Cleveland, Ohio in 2016. And my restaurant is in the middle. It's the only health food restaurant that I owned. It was in the middle of downtown Cleveland. So all these athletes from all over the world were in town to compete. And they kept coming into Fuel because we had healthy food. Well, I didn't know what Grindr was. And when someone hands you their business card and says, find me later, you don't realize when you download that app what you're getting into until it's too late. I've never received that many Pepe pictures in a matter of 5 minutes. Like, good Lord. I was like, wow, you guys are...
I apparently don't need an app for that. I get Pepe pictures. Remember that one day when I read to you when that guy sent me... So I wake up and some random dude sent me I'm not going to say a D pic. But in any case, and I'm like, dude, why will you send me something like that? And he sends me a message. It's not my fault that you accidentally still saw my penis.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Remember? And I'm like, excuse me.
Hold on. I'm going to mute myself. I've got to do this really quick. Brett, Ilse, tell this story so we can have Brett's live reaction of you telling it. That was priceless.
So he sends me this message. Some days I'll just go and block them. But that morning I was so feisty and in my moods and everything. And suddenly I wake up and this random dude just decided he's going to grace me with a dick pic. And I'm like, the first thing I said, where did you now ever think that I wanted to see your dick when I opened my phone? And he's like, yeah, it was accidentally and everything. And I'm like, you're a pig. You don't do that to women. He says, yeah, it's not my fault you saw my penis accidentally. I'm like, what?
That was my favorite part of the whole thing. It's not my fault you accidentally saw my penis. Sorry.
Like, I'm like, it's on my phone.
So that's something like, look, we want to talk about mental illness. If you're sending that many eggplants out there and you're sending your Pepe to that many different people, like, there's a problem. Like, I don't think I've ever sent a D-pic. I don't ever remember sending one. I don't remember ever videoing one. And the thing is, I just don't think it's sexy because I don't think she wants to see it either. Like, most women do not, and if they ask for it, you know that's a sign to run because it's not something that everybody should be asking for, especially through social media or a Tinder app. Well, then again, maybe that is what she wants. Brian says, did these guys tell you need to add some eggplant to your menu? Worst part is we added eggplant that weekend as a joke, and it worked really well. We made an eggplant casserole. An eggplant lasagna. Sorry. And oh my God, it was amazingly good. It actually attracted a lot more people than I anticipated, but it was phenomenal. I think the word eggplant attracted them first, and then they saw what it was and they were excited.
I've never had eggplant lasagna. Never. I think I've had eggplant once in my life, so I can't even remember what it tastes like. But we make lasagna with lasagna sheets that you buy from the shop because I can't make pasta. So I have to buy them.
So the eggplant, you actually bake it. It's actually pretty cool how you put it all together and all that. And you actually bake it all together with the sauces and everything. And then it's like you meant. I meant on your menu. My bad. I'm sorry. I love the winky face that goes with it from Brian. He's like, I
gotcha.
That was actually one of my most fun times. I've gotten to be involved in a lot of really cool things with the city of Cleveland, such as the gay games. They had concerts, and it's the Gay Olympics, and it's just like the regular Olympics, but for LGBTQ. And what was fascinating is they're actually competing for like world records just like everybody else, like the real Olympics. And these people are in great shape, like amazing shape. But what was interesting is how amazingly connecting they were. What I mean by that is some of the guys that kept coming in were from San Francisco, and they literally had so much fun, like eating in my place. They made me an honorary team member. And I thought that was really nice. Like, so they brought me a t-shirt, like a long sleeve shirt, and it's made by Nike. They were sponsored by Nike. So all of their apparel had Nike checks on it and all this, and it has the logo on it right on the side, on the chest. And I felt so honored. And then the Boston team did not like that I got something from San Francisco and not them. So all of a sudden the Boston guys come back the next day and they bring me a Boston jersey sponsored by Adidas. And I'm sitting there, and it's all got rainbows everywhere and all that. The thing that was interesting to me is if I wear that shirt out in public, how many people judge me for that in my pink socks all the time? And I'm like, why is this what you're judging me on? Like, my attire is how you look at me? I just thought that was always ironic how people they create that judgment by their first glance of who you are, that first glance of what you're wearing. And they've created this stereotype in their head of who you are by what they think you're wearing, you know?
Happens all the time.
I love it. CK, jump on this. Ilse, you read it because you're the ones that get more. Brett and I don't get many DPs.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want them.
I'm so happy.
No, don't worry, me neither. She says, right, that is very offensive and crude. It is extremely disrespectful to send those types of pics to people, especially if unsolicited. Mm-hmm. And then to send those kinds of pics to people that you don't know, they could be setting themselves up to get arrested for solicitation of undercover police who often set up sting operations online to catch predators. I hope they catch them all. But it's not the first thing that you want to see when you wake up.
I mean, not unless it's like your significant
especially
other.
If you don't even know the person. I mean,
right. Like
if it's your husband or whatever, it's a different story, or your boyfriend or whatever. But like a strange person, old white man just sending these.
If you get them from politicians, you call them wiener pics.
No, then they selfies.
Wow. Like, she took that joke and I thought I saw where you were going, Brett, and she's just like, nope, I got this. Hold on. Wham! Like, she took that thing. That was awesome, Ilse. Caught me off guard. Holy crap, was that funny. So, but you're correct. And like, don't get me wrong, there are people that like that, and there are people that enjoy those things, but you have to know your audience. Like, don't just be sending. What happens if all of a sudden you win the lottery? Do you know the first thing that's going to come out? Somebody's going to hack that computer and know that you've been putting your wiener out there for everybody to see, and then your wiener is going to be on the news instead of you winning the lottery.
I actually told him that I'll screenshot everything and put his face and he went like, I shouldn't be jealous. His whole family came out of that member of him, and I'm like, okay, I didn't want to know that.
There's at least truth to that.
His rebuttal to you warning him it's inappropriate and you're going to post it on social media to let everybody know who he is. He's like, good, they'll know where my family came from. That guy, I hope you hit block. That's all I got to say.
I did. After he said I accidentally saw his penis, I mean, on my phone, how dare I blocked myself.
Well, remember, when you see D pics, you're actually see men.
Sorry about that, Shauna.
Brett, you get to read this one for your semen jokes.
Can everyone please send me positive vibes? My mom had a stroke on Tuesday. Absolutely, yes. Shauna. We will definitely send out positive vibes. We wish you the best with your mother, and hopefully everything comes out just perfect.
So it's Thursday, and we do Thankful Thursdays. We do a bunch of other things. We have fun with these days. What are you guys thankful for this week? Write it in the comments. Let us know about what you're thankful for. I'll go first today just because I've really been grateful of a lot of things lately. As most of you know, I've been doing Sober October, and I've been learning a lot about myself. Today's the first day I think I didn't feel as bouncy in a long time as I was when I was coming off the coffee, even though I'm told I was talking very fast. But I got my contract signed with everything I'm doing for work for the next 6 months. I have a lot of positive happening. I had an interview with some people yesterday that went unbelievably well. So well today, I have another presentation at 4:00 that I could use some good vibes for and prayers for at Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time. And the truth is, I'm seeing myself stepping into myself more and more. I'm very grateful for everybody that does that. And so for me, this Thankful Thursday is me thanking everybody. It's like I'm proud of where I'm going. But the truth is, when I felt low, there were a lot of times Brett, Ilse, CK, Shauna, even Brian, Tracy, and all these others, they lifted me up. And they called me to be like, yo, get out of your head. Get out of your stuff. So I just want to say thank you to everybody here because you guys are truly living examples of the life I try to live, and I'm starting to see myself know who I am. And I just am grateful that everybody saw this light inside me before I did. So for my Thankful Thursday, I thank all of you.
For my Thankful Thursday, I thank the 2 people that I'm seeing tonight and one on Sunday.
Oh, 2 people. I'm sorry. Never mind. I was trying to make it 2 people I was seeing, and then it was just me in the screen.
And suddenly I'm blind in the one eye.
Right?
I have set up 2 appointments to try and sell the light. So it will be my first 2 customers, and they're from America. So awesome. I'm very excited about that, and very thankful for that. And then I'm thankful for the beautiful words that CK said to me yesterday after the show as well, because I was all over the show. And then I want to say I'm thankful to have and the beautiful messages that Brandon also sent me, just to tell me that I'm doing good and everything. It means a lot to me that you guys are standing behind me and see what I'm doing and my hard work. And I just want to say that I'm thankful to have all of you in my life, and thankful for the doors that's opening and all the bands that's getting onto our podcast, and things are just happening very, very fast. So I'm thankful for everything.
I'm definitely thankful I'm thankful for Brandon for bringing me out of kind of my shell and into this type of webcast stuff, because I never, ever thought of myself doing these types of things. And through that, it's actually kind of transitioned into finding now a place where I think that I can establish my leadership retreat, and my friends that are out there that are kind of doing the legwork when I'm back here, and now just trying to find the money to pull it all together and make it happen. But, you know, it all starts with an event, and then what you do at that event. And you know, like I said, when I first met Brandon through my girlfriend Marie, I never had any thoughts of doing anything like this or doing one square at a time. So thank you, Brandon.
Which we will be bringing back. You and I are going to talk about this because I have some things up my sleeve for you, my friend.
Yeah, you see he's wearing short sleeves too.
Shauna Jones is thankful her mom survived the stroke with only little brain damage, and Shauna, we're very happy for that as well. I'm thankful for the trauma and trials I've faced in life that have created the opportunity to become who I am today and invite the future trials to shape me into who I will become.
Absolutely.
Very well said, Brian. Very well said. I absolutely, hands down, am proud of you on that, buddy. That was a very well said statement. So I was having some fun getting ready for the show, talking to my mom, getting out there today. And our show today, we have a special guest. Our guest is going to be, her name is Beck, Deeana Beck, which kind of makes me laugh because one of my favorite artists, musicians, his name is Beck. So I'm going to have to ask if she likes Beck. But she actually deals with mental health. She's an advocate. She has her own podcast about mental health. She suffers from mental illness such as anorexia, nervosa, depression, anxiety, and PTSD. She comes from a home where narcissistic abuse had occurred, and she has learned to cope with scars from it. She is currently writing a book about being a survivor of narcissistic abuse and abuse in other relationships, like friendships and romantic relationships. She's always wanted to help others, and she finds that by podcasting. And I have to be honest, that makes me really, really happy because that's what we're all doing. And I see so many people talking about mental health nowadays. So I was talking with my mom, and we were talking about this guest and how she's going to talk about mental health and female mental health. And I was looking her up, and she's just got a lot of really good stories. And she really is amazingly leading in her life this charge of mental health. And I want everybody to know that when we talk about these things, it was what I said to my mom was, you can't always think that everything's going to be positive. Like, you're not going to have every single day be the like, if you want that, I'll start buying you mushrooms and you can just microdose every day. Okay. But like, you can't, please. I saw that, Ilse. But like, my thing is, you need to be able to know you need to be able to know what you're breaking into, because if you don't take care of yourself, and I say this from experience, your mental health is just going to keep falling. So having her on today after the Wonder of Women yesterday, wow! Did you see how I did that? Wow! So after the Wonder, Brett missed it both times.
I tried.
I try. Hold on, I'll go back to that joke. But she is standing up for who she is. And it goes along with what we've been talking about today, from Ilse and the Pepe pics to all women, and CK Ford saying how it's almost pornographic, as she said. And the truth is, it really is. And if they wanted to look at a giant erect Pepe, they would literally turn around and go look at it. The mental health of this is something that women are dealing with. Men, you could send us pictures of boobs all day and we'll be like, yeah, look at all of this. And we're just creeps like that. Like, we're still evolving, trying to catch up to you women. But at the end of the day, knowing your boundaries, knowing who you are, and building up your best you is essential. And that's what our guest is going to be about today. And I'm excited that we have someone that has a different perspective, that's willing to come on here, talk about it, and openly be vulnerable about her scars. So if you've ever had mental health issues, if you're struggling with anything, you have questions about female mental health, like how do you deal with X, Y, and Z, you're more than welcome to write your questions and your comments in the side right now, and we will be happy to read them on air when Miss Beck comes on. So Brett said what did you say? It's always hard?
I wish I said that.
All I was going to say was yesterday we got to watch William Shatner go up in space. And that was a lot of fun, even though I felt like I was watching a porno with everybody for 30 minutes because, gosh, that thing stayed hard as can be. It was a metal thing shooting into space, and then all of a sudden it pops. I don't know what happened after that, but then all of a sudden William Shatner comes out.
10 minutes. I mean, is that all we get?
I think Mandy Atterbury had the joke of the day yesterday.
Right?
Oh, she goes, well, that was a quickie. Something Williams heard before. I laughed. I lost it.
Have they spoken? Did anybody do an interview with him and ask him how he felt after that?
I don't know. We watch the stuff that's important. I was there more that I was supposed to watch?
You don't really see if you liked it or not.
No, I'm not being mean. I'm not the one going up into space. Are you going to... All right, I go into space tomorrow. Are you guys going to all come back to me and be like, how was it? Yeah, but when you're William Shatner, I don't know you. I know you're a 90-year-old dude who went up in space with a whole bunch of other people. Am I really that interested in it? No, it's just cool to see at that moment. Sorry. Love Will.
Well, I thought that what was interesting when they were interviewing him, he's like, it was so amazing. We went up into space and we're up there and we're looking one direction and it's all black. And what is out there? Death, whatever. I'm like, wait a second. Weren't you in Star Trek saying you're going to, places no man has gone before and that there's life out there? And yet he's talking about what's out there. Is it death? You look back at the planet, it's all blue, it's gorgeous. I'm like, what the heck, dude? I think you forgot your roots and what you were doing in Star Trek.
This one is actually going to make me cry. I have lived a very negative life, but since watching you guys, I look for the positive in everything. And I have to be honest, that's exactly why we do this. And that hold me like that. I read that and I started crying because that's exactly what my goal is people to look inside and find themselves and be able to know that they can find the positive, because I'm not saying I have the answers. I'm not saying Ilse has the answers. Brett thinks he has the answers, but I know, just kidding, buddy. But the truth is, I literally want people to just be able to love themselves. And this community that we're building is about loving one another. It's not looking for the faults in others. It's not looking for the judgment. And to see that, Shauna, you have no idea how much that made my soul sing. Like, for real. Thank you for that. Mandy Atterbury says, hi.
Hi, Mandy.
Mandy, you missed it. We were just complimenting you on how you were the joke of the day yesterday. You had us cracking up. That is beautiful feedback on the show. It's our mission in life, Brandon. Thanks, Bob. I agree.
Bob,
I want to know if the Earth is round or flat, so I can answer that.
But what's his name should know. William Shatner should know.
Should.
So
you were
does that
up
mean
there
we got...
yesterday.
Okay. Would you say the Earth is flat or round?
I don't know. I always thought Earth was round, but TikTok has me thinking it might be flat. So I don't know. I am not a flat earther or a round earther. I'm just an earthling that just listen to what everybody has to say, because I really don't care. It's not going to change anything in my existence if it's flat or round.
What if it's a donut?
Ooh, that would be nice. I just
like to. I mean, I don't think it's like a square or an octagon or anything, but like
a donut with a hole in the middle.
And that's why when we go on planes, they have to go that like.
Yeah.
See,
they
just
don't
solved the conspiracy theory. It is not round or flat, it's a donut.
My favorite is Brett's reaction. Yeah, that's it, Brandon. So red pill, blue pill. Like, honestly, red pill, blue pill. What are you doing?
Ryan he's got a very interesting point here. I've always said we're the Sims. We are the Sims. We are in a simulation.
It's one of those things. Yesterday was interesting, especially starting off the show with the space launch. I agree. Yesterday's show had some good stuff going. And the morning had its hiccups, and I did my best, but it was still fun. But then all of a sudden, that took a weird turn. And I have to be honest, CK came on, and she actually made her questions very well pointed to make sure we got an answer, because there were things said that I can't debate, because I'm not any of those. I'm not a female, and I am not African American, so I am not able to say what it's like to walk in somebody else's shoes like that. And the comments that were made, I give CK a lot of praise, because she stood up for what was right. She stood up for what was said, and I was honored that she came on and did it. And it was kind of fun to watch the guest freak out and leave so quickly because he couldn't defend himself. I'm just going to leave.
The thing is, I don't get it when and I'm not. I'm just going to say this. If I offend you, I'm very sorry. Whoever I offend, I don't think that a man can say that he's got better information on women's health than a woman, or say that it's easy to do that. Just do that, because that's the easiest way and that's going to work. Not you have to have a the feminine.
You do, but I don't. It's like me saying, "Oh, I know everything about everything." Like, no, I don't. And he has more knowledge of it than some men, or than a lot of men, and some women. But to say you know all of it is just straight out ignorance. And to tell people just do this and that, he was standing up for what his studies were. And I respected the stand up for yourself. I didn't respect the words that were chosen that disrespected other parts. And that was when I had to take on with CK and be like, yeah. And just so you know, CK, I did receive multiple emails with the same complaint. So please know, you were the star of the show at the second half. Mandy killed it with the first joke with the William Shatner being quick.
Woman just doing it.
Yeah, that's another way of policing women's bodies, and that's what he was yesterday. Brandon, you always have too much fun when you're by yourself. I do. I love being by myself with a camera and nobody else to talk to. Oh my God! Damn! Just don't send Homer up there. I would love to send Homer up into space. Think about Homer Simpson in space. He'd be like, we'd find out if it's a donut or not. It would make a lot of sense. Like Homer would be a perfect one we should send up. My other one I saw this is great news. All right. So you can only go so far north before you start going south, but you can go indefinitely east and west. So it has to be round. That's a theory. I like this one.
Interesting.
It's an oblique.
What does that mean?
Spheroid.
What does that mean? I have no idea what Stuart said there.
It means that it's not exactly round.
Right. It's
because around the equator and the speed that it's going, it actually is a little bit wider than it is tall.
Right. And actually, so they have been doing tests. You can. He's 100% correct, but what if the Earth is flat? Because we're spinning so fast. It's like when you spin a quarter. It looks like the quarter's round, but is it really round? What if we really are flat? How do you know that? Because we're spinning that fast. And that way, when you're taking those laser pointers to figure out the straight line and see that it's off and over, and that's why it has the curve, what if that's the curve because of the spin of the quarter?
Anything's possible.
It's just something I like to play with. I'm not a flat earther.
But it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's a big ass rock floating around. Bingo. Bingo. My brother-in-law did not like the other day when I was telling him, did you know that the moon is going to disappear? And he goes, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, the moon, actually, the Earth's gravitational pull, the way the Earth goes around it, it actually at one point is going to break loose and float away. It's just going to float away. And he looks at me and he goes, what? And I go, yeah, it's not for like 1,000,000 years or anything. And he goes, oh my God. Like, he goes, so I don't have to worry about losing the moon. Got it. Thanks, B. I'm like, hey. 15 degrees per hour is not a fast spin. I did not know it was that fast. Like, I thought it was faster than that.
Well, we travel approximately 24,000 miles an hour at the equator.
See, that's a pretty fast moving quarter. My garden isn't flat yet. I got big humps. All I can think of is my garden isn't flat yet. What do you gonna do with all those humps? All those humps inside your hump. Mandy, I'm not picking on you.
Mandy's got a great. That's great.
With the circumference of the Earth, it is flat as hell. We're flat, apparently. Guys, I'm not debating it. I think it's both. Like Shauna Jones said, it's flat and round at the same time. It's one of these things where we can't help it. And Shauna, you didn't make me cry. I'm grateful for what you said because it was tears of joy. So please don't think that. So our guest should be here any minute. Hopefully, if she's having a bad day, I hope she knows we appreciate her, and mental health is very serious to us. We take it seriously. Take care of you first. If I'm stabbing on them, I'm stomping on them, B. Good. What you gonna do? Wait, all these humps inside my garden. Oh, that's funny. I love it. So with that being said, excuse me, Brett, I'm going to pull you to the back. Would you mind emailing our guest, making sure she has everything so that way we're set for that? Ilse and I will dive into women's mental health and why she and I are broken.
Even though we're broken crayons still color the same as whole crayons. So just
wow. Wow. Say that again, because that was beautiful, Ilse.
Even though you feel broken, remember broken crayons still color exactly the same as whole crayons.
That was very well said. It's very well said. I like so many, because I don't really think I'm broken. I think I'm just me. And I thought that was a very interesting, like your rebuttal made me like hit me between the eyes and said, shut the fuck up, Brandon. Like, that's not right. Like, don't make that joke because you're not broken. You're a crayon that's still being colored.
And then I've got another one where they say, if you're not broken, how can the light shine through you? Because if you're whole, no light shines through you. But if you've got cracks in your soul because of other people, the light shines through and people can see what you've accomplished with everything that they've thrown to you.
You're cracked, Brandon.
We're all cracked. Thanks, Bob. We're all cracked.
Brit Brat says, I use that analogy. I made that analogy the other day. Brit Brat actually drew us an amazing picture for No Bra Day. And it was awesome. I was so proud of her. I know someone that knows what to do with your humps. He's on Tinder. I walked into that one. I read half of that before I boiled it in. That was my fault. Ooh, I like this. Look up Kintusigi. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm going to have to copy it. Kintusigai poetry. Kintusigai poetry. It's a very good depiction of life.
What he's talking about is the Chinese that take broken pottery and then they take gold and they put it together again with the gold in the cracks. And then it accentuates the cracks and it makes a whole different piece of art again. When they fix it with the gold. Yes, I've heard of that before. I think it's the same. You know what? I think it's that.
I'm looking this up because USGI. Ilse got it. Ilse got it. But Riprat says, my mirror broke. I wrote on it, and even though you're broken, you're still whole, just a different reflection. Yeah, but when I think of mirrors, I think of scary movies, and that's usually what breaks and what they use to stab the villain. So, like, mirrors aren't a good example for me. It also takes a big swallow, like, I
had a mirror. Mirrors are usually, in the spirituality, mirrors are portals. I don't know if you know that. So, yeah, they say mirrors are portals. So, I had this big full-length mirror because every woman should have a full-length mirror to see what she looks like. And I put it against the wall when I moved in here, and I was looking after it so well when I moved out of the other place. And I was sitting here one day, and my son comes in. He says, "Oh, your mirror broke." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "Yeah, it's lying in the room and it's broken." So I don't know how, but the thing fell and it broke. And this is the second mirror I broke in the last year.
Wait. Like, no one was in the room, and it just fell over and broke.
No one was in the room. It
just earthquake.
No. I think it might have been Casper, somebody trying to get my attention. I have no idea, but now I don't have a mirror. Therefore, the hairstyle that you see, because I have to stand in the room here and use the small mirror in the bathroom because the hairdryer is on this side and the mirror is there, but there's no plug. So
couldn't you use the camera like this? You just log in here and be like, "Arr." I don't know because I don't have hair. And when I brush my beard, I don't really need a mirror. I'm just like,
I'm going to try that. So if you ever come into a studio and you just see me blowing my hair, wave your own way, mind your own business. Just move along. What are you doing? Just my hair.
So Ilse, what are you up to this weekend? I have some fun plans. That's why I bring it up.
I have not planned anything but a meeting on Sunday with potential customers. So I have not planned anything for this week. I've got a to-do list of things that I have to do, but there's nothing on it yet.
I love it. I love it. So what I ask is, so on Saturday, I'm actually going to an improv show, and I'm not in it. Just so nobody thinks I'm in an improv show, because I accidentally slipped and said I was going to one, and some people thought I said I was in it. I'm actually not in the improv show. What I'm doing is I'm greeting at the door to help them, and I'm meeting everybody because I will be doing improv as a way of getting out of my head and opening up new areas of my brain. And this is going to be fun for me because it's going to teach me to slow down, take a breath. And I'm working with Mike Herzog, who a lot of you see make comments and all that. Mike is an improv master. He's been doing it for over 20 years. He knows people that do it all over the country, and he really wants to be he's made the joke and the statement to me multiple times that my improv is, if he can tame me and like wrap it, he goes, you're already funny, but you're going to be absolutely hysterical. And the truth is, him and I banter, and I've been around his friends, and I'll banter with them, and they see I can improv on the spot, but it does take training. It's not something you could just go up and do. And so many people think you can, and it's not. Like, I could teach Brett and Ilse the alphabet game right now. So I'd say something with the first letter, and like A, like apples are awesome, and then you have to take the next letter, E, the last letter, E, and then make a word starting with E. So you have to listen to what it is and come up with it really quick. Things like that.
Okay, but in what context can you do two so that I can hear what you do? Because I've never seen an improv show.
Really? Research your house and see if anyone died there, Ilse. Very good
I'll
question.
rather not. Thanks, Sean. I don't want to know, because once I know, I can't unknow this.
Hold on, I got it. I got you. We're going to remove those demons.
Out of Casper.
Like, that was, I read it, and I'm like, that's funny. What did Ilse's mirror say when it hit the floor?
I'm not all I'm cracked up to be. That's a good one, Brett.
I love it, Brett. I love it. So here, I'll bring Brett in, and we could try this since the guest isn't here. And if I'm doing the game wrong, trust me, Mike Herzog will be the first to comment. So I'm going to use the letter A, all right? And I'd be like, apple. And then Ilse would go next, and she'd have the letter E. She'd be like, eggplant. Brett would hear the letter T. He'd be like, terrific. And then I would hear the letter C, and you have to keep going, and you got to do it fast. All right?
Okay.
I can't spell, so I could be in trouble here.
This is going to be fun. All right, you ready?
I got that same problem.
I'm going to make it easy. Apple.
Oh, say again.
Apple. And now Ilse.
Eggs.
S.
Sausage.
E again. Thanks, buddy. Sausage. Eggplant. T.
Tomato.
It doesn't have to always be food.
Oh, okay. Anything. Any word.
Any word. It's just that first letter you want to match it with. So you hear T, you could be like, titties!
I wanted to say titties, and I thought, no, I shouldn't say that. Too much.
All right. Ready? I'm going to try it again. Okay? So, elephant.
Tongue.
Excellent.
Back to the T. Terrific.
Cats.
What?
Cats.
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 And I'm going to warn you, I'm going to pick up the speed. Simon. All right, ready? Now it's going to go faster. You have 1 second. Otherwise, you get skipped. Okay? Here we go. Ready? Don't worry. You're not failing. This is part of the stuff we play. All right, ready? So, what did you say, Brett? I'll take the word you used.
Simon.
Simon. So, as I want to play this game. Brett wants to come on. Brett, you emailed the guest. If they're not on in the next 5 minutes, I will put the link on Facebook for anybody that wants to play. You guys can come on and we'll play a game of this, okay? She has not shown, and I don't know if it's busy, forgot what. I apologize, but it's her not here, so we're going to play games. And anybody that wants to jump in, you're more than welcome. We do that. Brandon got the stage for cleansing. I did. I got the stage for clay. I did. I'm stalking Facebook. T. All right, so I'll take T. Ready? T-E-A. A. Awesome. Go. Ilse, go. Time's up. Next. No, Brian, don't be apologizing.
Mouse.
You're mouse. S-E-E. Eggplant. Oh, I used it already. Boom. I'm out now. See? Tough game. So it's tough to be able. Yeah, because your mind wants to be able to keep doing it. And it like goes black. You hear the E again, and I'm like, eggplant shit. Like, I literally did that. Now, I'll do it. Here we go. Really fast. Nobody, you got to listen. It's going to go me, Ilse, Brett. Me, Ilse, Brett. Me, Ilse, Brett. Okay? And then after Brett, me again. So, me, Ilse, Brett, me. Me, Ilse, Brett, me. Me, see, I'm just trying to make it easier. So, here we go. Ready? First one. Here we go. Buddha.
What does Buddha end with? An H.
A.
Hairy.
A.
With an A.
Buddha.
Buddha. Isn't it B-U-D-D-A-H?
Jesus. There, I'll switch it.
Woman. Jesus.
Shaman. Go, Brent.
Nancy.
You guys gave Shaman. He said Nancy. Nancy. Why? Yellow.
Wanted.
Deep.
Penis.
Super.
Dick.
Thank you, Brian.
See, my spelling is
Dick. K. B-U-D-A-H. B-U-D-A-H. An extensive lexicon is strategically advantaged in this exercise. Correct. Buddha is with an A. I love everybody jumping and spelling it. All right. So, if anybody'd like to play, send your name. Excuse me. Here. Write me. Like, just write the word me. And we will send you a Facebook link, and you guys can jump on, and we'll play this game together this morning to start the day in a fun way and just get as many people as we can in here playing with us. This has become awful sexual. Well, he said, so I got a me right here. Brett, can you send those links? That way we're able to keep playing. No? Yeah.
Well,
he's like, I don't know how to do it.
But I'm not 12, so I don't have Facebook.
That's fine. I can play. All right, Brian.
Facebook, I don't.
Don't worry. I got this. Hold on. I got this. Boop, boop, boop. Invite. Copy. You don't have Facebook, but I can do this. God, this is going to end up being bad for me. I have a gut feeling. I love how you guys are like sitting there all like patiently waiting.
I'm waiting to see how you're going to do this.
Oh, trust me.
Before we started, while you're busy, I actually Googled South African famous people that live in America.
Okay. Who lives in America?
Did you know that there was even a professional wrestler that come from South Africa? But I want to look for someone that I didn't know, that you didn't know, that was maybe South African.
Who?
So
that would be just about anybody.
I don't know if you. Well, there was a politician and a banker as well, but I was trying to look for someone. And we all know Elon Musk is from South Africa. And did you know that Trevor Noah is from South Africa?
So that
know,
is the link.
You know who Trevor Noah is?
Let me know if that link works, guys. You should be able to click it, and I will see you backstage. If it doesn't work, I'll figure out another way. Don't worry. Yeah, do I know who Trevor Noah is? Trevor Noah is awesome. He's a very political, like, satire comedian, but he's funny, and he takes both sides.
He is. So Trevor Noah is what we call in South Africa a colored, because he's got a black mom and a white dad. So yes. So Leanne, that plays Maze in Lucifer, she has got Khoisan, which is the first African bushman. She's got that blood of them, and that's some of her heritage.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know.
Everybody knows Charlize. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Who's ya?
We got Mandy Atterbury and Britt Brett.
Sir?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hello.
This is about to get... this is about to get interesting. Did that link work? All you had to do was tap it?
Yeah, got it.
I loved it. So, Bob Seymour, the rules of the game are, I shared the link right above your comment. If you click that, the link there will take you backstage, and we will have you on, and we're going to play a game. Brian, you can do the same, and I get to meet you then. And because our guest isn't here, we're going to play with the audience today, and we're going to play a game that they do in improv. So I would say a word, then Ilse, then Brett, then Mandy, then Brett, then back to me. And you have to take the last letter of the word and start a new word. So if I said elephant, the next word Ilse would have to use is the word T. So starting with a T. So she'd be like teeth. And then Brett, she'd be like, hell yeah! And then Mandy Atterbury would be like, hell no! Because, hey, it's not the same. And then Brett would be like, ostrich! And I'd be like, God damn it! And then I'm out. So that's how you know. If you get the word wrong or we repeat a word, that's how you know. We're in trouble. We got one more in here. Bob. All right. Here we go.
All right.
I feel like this is the Brady Bunch now. Look at that. It's like the Brady Bunch.
I missed your instructions on this freaking game. I don't know what happened. I missed it.
So you're ready. So you want me to do that all again? Okay, got it. So what we're gonna do is
No. Just give us the last letter of the word.
The cost of living in South Africa, it's very cheap. If you have $1, you get 14 rand. So it's 14 times cheaper than living in America.
Wow.
Where did that come from?
Shauna asked me what is if the cost on living is higher. So
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that.
And then Brian just comes out here and gives me names that I know. Gary Player, Ernie Els, Trevor Oosthuizen. I don't know if they live in America, but they are from South Africa.
All right. You ready? So, Bob, the rule of the game is I'm going to say a word.
Up to you.
And then Ilse goes after me, and then straight down to Bob, and then over to Britt, and then over to Mandy, and then up to Brett, and then back to B. All right?
Okay,
but hold on, I'm explaining.
All right.
I got you. So if I say the word elephant, Ilse has to pick a word with the word starting with the word T, starting with the letter T. So she would say teeth. And then you have to do the letter H. So you'd be like, hell yeah. And Britt would be like hippopotamus. And Mandy would be like, I'm glad that's the word I get a look on. Like, Mandy's like, fuck this, I'm out. I used my F word. I waited that long.
So you're using the last letter of
The last letter of a word.
Last letter starts the new word. All right?
Go.
Wait,
All right, here
I
we
have a
go.
question.
Oh my God.
Who am I after?
You are
That's
after Bob.
important. That's
After
important.
Bob.
Okay,
You are
thank you.
after Bob.
Thank you.
Now-
That's important.
You don't want to repeat a word. So if I say elephant and then Bob gets a word where he has to start with the letter E and he's like elephant, gone. Like you're knocked out of that round. All right?
I think
All
we
right,
should get
go
3
Go for
strikes.
it.
I'll give you 3 strikes. All right? Here we go. Lady, because this is just fun. Like this is meant to be like we lost our guest today. She watched probably the beginning of the show or watched yesterday as we talked about metal puppies. And she's like, I can't do this show. Too much. So, ready? First letter. Your first word. Ready? Buddha. A.
Apple.
E.
Yeah. Oh, hell. Elevator.
There we go. Elevator.
Retroactive.
Shauna Jones is in here now, too.
Hi.
Igloo.
Igloo. Oh, ostrich.
Hell yeah.
Shauna, you have L. So hold on, Bob. You're going to be after Shauna Jones. Shauna, you have L.
Love.
Love. Oh, well. Oh, Bob's got another E.
Eggs.
Oh.
You said
You said-
eggs?
Yes.
Okay. Silent.
Tenuous.
Stretching. G.
Ghost.
Ooh. Shauna,
Tiger.
she said, oh.
I didn't hear Shauna. What was Shauna's word?
Say it again.
I didn't hear-
Tiger.
Tiger?
Yep.
Rat.
Tiger. Oh, rat. Brit, rat.
Telephone.
Oh,
Uh,
excellent.
Oh, I was just about to do the beep. Excellent with a T. Terrific.
Catastrophic.
Shauna Jones.
Casual.
Boom. Bob.
Left.
L. Ooh, left. Oh my God.
I didn't hear that. What was it?
Leftist.
Leftist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like
S.
the morons in Washington.
T.
Okay, scared.
Scared. D.
Dark.
K. Cucumber. Nope. Strike one for Brandon.
Ku Klux Klan.
No! I was what?
What's with the K? It's with a K.
All right, go ahead. N. Ku Klux Klan. I give it because it does start with a K. Shauna Jones. N.
Noise.
Bob. E.
Ecuador.
Ooh. Brit Brat. Door.
Radio.
Oblong.
Say it again.
Oblong. G.
Gafackle.
Is that a word?
Yep.
What does it end with?
O. E.
E.
In E.
Eccentric.
Eccentric. Ooh. Shauna Jones. C.
Cow.
Ooh. Bob.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Ooh.
Wow.
Brit Brat.
Narcissistic.
Narcissistic. Bob. Brat.
Change.
Change. E. All right. Excellent.
Titties. That's all I can think of.
I'm good with that. Titties works.
Serious.
Ooh.
Shit.
Starts with an S.
Dang it, I thought you were saying that because you couldn't think of a word.
That is the word.
I
That
know,
is
I
the
got that. Teleport.
Ooh, good one, Mandy. I'm sorry, Brit Brat. I saw Mandy joined us again.
3. Yeah, we got to get Mandy in here.
She's we got. All right, Mandy is going to go after Brit Brat and then to Brett. Sound good? All right, Mandy. So you get to pick the new word to start with. Any word in the world, you pick it. That sounds like a good one. Silence. Mandy, do you hear us?
I think she's froze.
Yep.
All right, you get to choose. You get to choose the new word.
Okie dokie. Right. Okay. Sorry. Dragon.
Ooh, dragon. All right, Brett, you have the N.
Nice.
Oh,
Eggplant.
Toes.
Toast.
Ooh, Bob.
Whoa. I didn't hear what she said.
Toast,
Toast as in bread?
as in toast. Yeah, or
Okay.
or a toast.
Tangible.
Ooh,
What was it?
tangible.
Tangible. Okay. Eucalyptus.
What? You guys know such big
Seattle.
words.
I was impressed with that. Like all of a sudden, eucalyptus. I'm like, what the? What did you say, buddy?
Like,
Seattle.
Seattle. Ecuador. Oh, Bob said Ecuador. Son of a bitch. I got 2 X's, and I'm the one that's supposed to be good at this. Next. All right, Ilse, you get to pick the next word. Go.
giraffe.
Ooh, F.
E.
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 Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I pictured giraffe with all F's.
Earth.
What was I didn't catch what she said.
Earth.
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 Earth like planet Earth?
Yes.
So it's
Oh,
H.
okay. Hair.
Rocket science.
Egregious.
I don't even know how to spell that, so I don't know what it ends with.
It ends with an S, I believe.
Okay, stupid.
Egregious ends with an S.
I don't know.
Yes.
O-U-S, I
It
assume
does.
is the end.
She's right.
So I'm going to say superfragilisticexpialidocious.
You could have stopped at super.
Hold on, guys.
You
Give me a
can't
second.
even say it right, Brandon.
I know, I noticed that.
Could have been super.
Put everybody back where they were. Make the list easy. So super. Go with super.
Radioactive.
I said that.
Ooh.
I got an X.
All right. I'm going to teach you guys a new game. You guys want to play something different that I know will be easy, that it will be fun?
Yeah.
I cannot explain the rules. I'm going to ask a question, and you guys get to vote, okay? Whether I get to go or not. So I want to go camping, all right? And I'm going to take with me. All right, Britt, you know this one?
No, but I say yes to the question.
Oh, okay. So I get to go camping. She doesn't even know. Mike Herzog, if you're not working, which I know you are, you're more than welcome to run the games today because our guest didn't show, and we're just playing games on here. Panda, the link is in on YouTube if you wanted to jump in as well. I hope you're feeling better. We know you went back home. We're all sending you good vibes and love today. Brett, keep your clothes on. So
It's not that kind of show.
Can I
Yeah,
readjust?
Leave her alone, Brandon.
I'll do one like Brandon. Shut up.
We gotta have
Help
Brit
people
Brett
with
on the
that,
show
you
more
know,
often.
absolutely. So
That's pretty
I wanna
bad
go
for a
camping.
wingman, brother.
yeah, apparently. So I want to go camping, and I'm going to bring bananas. Can I go camping with you guys?
Yeah.
I got a yes, a yes, a yes, a yes. Cool. Then I get to go camping. All right, Ilse, give us yours, and we'll vote whether you get to go or not.
I want to bake. Wake and bake.
You want to wake and bake. So your name is Ilse. You want to go camping, and you want to wake and bake.
Come with me,
What
sweetheart.
does that mean?
It means she wants to wake up and smoke weed. I'm sorry, Ilse. You can't go camping with us. Yeah, that's good that you want to do that. I'm happy for you. She can do it with you, but
October.
no, it's not.
Is it just
It's
no?
not. You have to listen to the words. All right, listen close.
Okay.
My name is. All right, I'll do it again with my name again. Okay.
Okay.
But actually, Shauna, let's see if you get it because I saw you smiling and give a thumbs up.
I get it.
Oh, don't say anything. That's part of the game. All right, Shauna Jones.
My
Go
name is
ahead.
Shauna.
Yep.
And I want to go camping, and I'm going to bring beer.
As much as that sounds like fun, I'm sorry, Shauna, you can't come with us. That doesn't match. Bob, what are you wanting? You want to go camping with us?
Not really.
You know why?
You ain't letting
Because
that
they
beer.
keep me
You
work
ain't
and I'm
letting
not
us
allowed
wake
to wake and
bake,
bake.
so no.
So Uncle
Bob.
Bob's like, I'm going with Ilse because she's waking and baking.
You ain't gonna let us have any beer. You ain't gonna let us wake and bake. So hell no, I ain't.
I also don't want to go anymore.
I didn't say you couldn't bring those. I just said Shauna Jones couldn't bring beer. That doesn't mean Bob couldn't bring beer. Try something like that.
I'm bringing beer, Brandon.
All right,
Are you
I
got
want
it,
to go
Brandon.
camping, and I'm gonna bring my bottle of Crown.
I get it. Bananas, beer.
But what would yours be?
I'm going to bring a ball.
Yours would be sexy lingerie.
There you go, Shauna. You bring sexy lingerie. Ilse would bring an igloo.
I
You
got
use
it.
an
Iron. She'd bring an iron.
I get it.
It's just a little fun game. I play that camping when people are like all like sitting around and they're high and stuff like that. And then you start this game and everybody around the campsite that knows it plays and doesn't say anything. They all just start giving in on one another. And it's just watching people's reaction. They're like, Bob, they're like, what do you mean I can't bring beer? I can't come because of my what? And they get so mad. I've had people walk out of my campsite. I'm like, wait, get back here. It's a game. Like relax. And they laugh and they get mad and they.
Hey, man, I just want to say thanks for joining. We know your internet connection was the challenge, and we'll hopefully be able to get you on the next time.
Maybe. Yeah, because this was honestly impromptu. This is me making things up on the spot just because of the fact that I felt bad our guest didn't show up, and this community is about loving one another. So let's have some fun with it. Yeah. So now I'm going to go back and we're going to play another game. Are we ready? Ooh, I like that truck, Brian Tracy. I finally opened that text message you sent me. Panda says, I felt bad yesterday because the way home was a disaster, but I slept a lot and feel better today. Feel good today. I'm really glad about that. Brian says, I got this back in first grade when I was in first grade. Big bubble butt babes. That's what Brian's going to bring with us. Why is Brit Brat so excited about Big Bubble Butt Babes coming with us? Like, Bob's
Everybody
biker
loves
babes.
a girl with a big bubble butt. Everybody.
So I'm Panda. I will bring the bamboo. It's like bamboo, but damaged, and I broke up part of the bee by accident. That's funny.
That would have been a good
girl.
one.
It would have been.
My girl.
So it is Thankful Thursday. I'm here today with you guys and excited to be doing this. Since we're playing these games, can you guys do me a favor? I've had Ilse, I made Brett, Bob, Brit Brat, Shauna. Tell us what you're thankful for today.
Who's going first?
Whoever wants to.
Brit.
Thankful
Go ahead,
my
Shauna.
mom survived her stroke, and I'm thankful for you guys because I lived a very negative life, and you guys have taught me how to find positivity out of negativity.
Awesome.
You're going to make me cry live on air when you say it now. I love you. Thank you. All right. I've got the butt thing covered. I would give you a hug in a second, Miss Shauna Jones. Bob Seymour, what are you thankful for today?
I'm thankful I've got a warm place to hang out at, brother. It's cold out here, man. And I'm just thankful for the people in my life, man. I've got some amazing friends, and they look after me, and I'm just thankful for the people around me, man.
I love it. Thank you, Bob. And Brit Brat.
That's me. I am very grateful for peace and serenity and being able to be in my own thoughts, be alive, be able to breathe. My daughter, everything. It's all about being positive. Wake up and do the best that you can with what you're given.
Awesome.
I love that.
Love it. And you're out by the water, aren't you?
Ooh,
No,
that's beautiful.
That's not water.
Yes, it is.
She got so quick on that one, too. Yes, it is, Brandon! Oh,
Yes,
that was
it
funny.
is. It's
So
beach glass hunting.
It's beach glass hunting. So Panda wrote a really good one here, too. I'm thankful for how much my mom had my back when I was in the hospital. It wasn't easy for her either, but she saw me every day and brought me stuff I needed. Honestly, that's awesome to hear, buddy. I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm glad you got to go home. Truth be told, we didn't even know anything was wrong. And when you told us, all of us started talking about how much we want you to know how much we appreciate you, and we're sending you good vibes, because there's enough negativity in the world and we were missing you. So thank you for coming back, and I'm glad you're at home getting better. So now, what is everybody up to this weekend? Because I'm literally like stuck on what to do, and we've played a couple games and all that. We've spread some positivity. I'm thankful for all you nutters in all of you nutters in.
Nancy's got such a way with words.
I know, it's so much fun to get her words, you know. Like,
the
for
first time I heard that word was in Harry Potter.
Nutters.
I don't know that word in Harry Potter. What is a nutter in Harry Potter?
I have not watched Harry Potter.
He was
I think I
talking to the
watched
girl
about-
in the subway, and he was going to try to get a date with her, and she's like, who's this Harry Potter guy? And he's like, some kind of nutter. I heard he was
I
a nutter.
remember that, Brett.
You don't remember that?
Scene.
No, she said
Yeah, that
she
was
does.
just before seeing
Like-
Dumbledore across
Shop.
the rail.
Like a crazy person?
Yeah,
A nutter?
nutter.
I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I'm not a
I'm also not a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah,
Never
it's
saw it.
not. It's not me even being negative. It's me being like, I really don't know anything about. I know Harry is a young boy,
Everybody knows Harry.
right? But after that, I don't know any of their names. Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. Yeah, see, you're good.
Close enough. That's good.
I got-
I don't even know that.
Dumbledore, Hermione. You
Hermione.
got Ron.
Look,
Ron.
Shauna's got them all.
Dobby.
I watch all the movies all the time.
All right, Shauna. What
My
movie
client-
should be? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
My clients love those movies, and they are mentally challenged. So, if that's what keeps them calm and not to have a behavior, I will watch it 100 times.
I love that.
True that.
Yep.
True that.
I have watched them 100 times too.
I believe. Brett's at home. He's like, all right, I don't have to talk to Brandon today. I'm going to watch the Harry Potter series and watch it all straight through.
Yeah, watch Harry Potter instead of Harry Brandon.
Hey, don't be making fun of me like that. I don't want to have to undress on air again, buddy. You know how it goes. Shauna's like reaching for her phone. She's like, get me out of here quickly.
As far as I can tell, you have no hair. That's
I have.
fake.
Hold on. Don't make me do this. I have some hair. I have some hair.
Did
It's
you
nothing
glue that
like.
on?
I
You knew
might
this was
have.
gonna happen.
I might have. You don't know me like that. I can't prove anything. You know, like my back hair I burned off the other day. So yeah,
Wait, what? You did what?
I burned my back hair off. I was trying to keep awake
How
during
did
a
that
meeting.
happen?
I went like this and then put it on my back because I was bored and trying to stay awake while the guy was boring me in a meeting.
What?
Okay.
Randy,
Like
you got
this.
to find more healthy ways of doing that.
Like that. Ooh, that
Oh, that
smells.
smells.
I know, that's why I have a fan on.
Ooh, moment.
All right, guys. So, with our guest not showing up today, I'm gonna let us do our good words, but I'm gonna let all of us give a good word for the end of the show today. So, the first person, when you see your face on screen, that means it's your turn to give a positive word to everybody and give everybody love and appreciation. All right? Here we go.
I wish everybody out there in Delightland to have the most amazing days, because you bring that to us by being here and watching the show. I'm thankful for everybody that's out there. I'm thankful for anything that we can provide to make your life better, because you provide a lot to make our lives better.
Caring and compassion. Just show the world that it is still out there and that everybody can do it. and stay positive while you do it.
I love that.
Well, hey, today is Thursday, man. It's just another day that you got to make a difference in the world. And, that's why we're here, making differences. So I just encourage everybody to go out there and find somebody to love today. Look at what you've got, be thankful for it, because I know an awful lot of people that don't have anything.
Speak up there, Bob.
Huh?
Speak up.
Oh, I said I know an awful lot of people out there in the world that don't have anything. So be thankful for what you got. Everything you have can be gone in a heartbeat, man. Be appreciative for the people in your lives, for every minute you have. I'll make somebody else's life better today, man. You'll be better yourself and change the world. So just go out there and be thankful, man. God bless. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Back again. Okay. I am thankful for having Brandon in my life. Can you believe that? No, absolutely. Brandon's brought a lot of joy and made me realize I have more potential than I actually thought I had. Like I said earlier, about being on this kind of a show and being in front of people all the time in this format. So I thank Brandon for that.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, happy Thursday. Hey, we are making it through. So what I would like to encourage everybody to do is find somebody in your life that may be younger than you or is going through a situation that you may have gone through already that you could give some good advice to. Sometimes when you're out there living life and having troubles, you don't always talk. And sometimes just reaching out to somebody and giving them a phone call, letting them know you're thinking about them, that, hey, I was there too at one point, and it might not be the same situation exactly, but we're going to be okay. If I made it through, we're gonna make it okay. So I encourage you to reach out to some of your friends today and make that happen.
Don't put me on the spot like that. It's not my turn. I'm just joking. Guys, I had fun. Sometimes we don't always have to talk about serious stuff. We can play games and just embrace our inner child and just enjoy our life and have a chat and laugh together with our friends. Use your words wisely. Use your words with intention. And be kind. It costs nothing to be kind and smile to somebody. And who knows, you might be the only person that smiles to that person today. So if you see someone, just say hi, smile, wave, and send them love. Today's card is create credibility. And it says, you are your word. Say what you will do and do what you say. Never call your word into question with lies, deceit, or misrepresentation. Create credibility by honoring your word. So always just say what you mean and mean what you say. And be kind. And rewind.
She's not paying any attention.
She's ignoring you.
Why? I had my mic muted too.
Oh, I don't know. You got two, though. I guess you got to do it again like Brett did.
Why? Because you're not ready and unprepared?
And we're going to mute Brett. So, guys, you don't have to find somebody younger than you that you could be a role model to. Find somebody older than you that is a pain in the ass and unhappy with life. And at the end of the day, show them why you're young and spunk and able to get out in the world. And oh my God, somebody has a lot of backwind. I'm going to mute you, Bob. In all seriousness, go out today. Find somebody who maybe just needs an ear. Maybe just needs an appreciation. Drive through a drive-through and buy the car behind you's food, even if you're tight on money. Do it free will. Do it open with a good heart. And look deep inside yourself, because truth be told, guys, we only get one time around this planet. We only get one time our whole life going through it. So I'd rather give my best to be able to build up one another and change the world like you guys are doing every single day, because guess what? At the end of this, you make your legacy, nobody else. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for helping change the world for the better. even if it just starts by looking inside yourself. Thank you, guys. You guys gonna wave? Nobody wants to wave with me? Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you all. Everybody have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Go to delightcafe.com. Use the code MHHH. That's 3 H's and receive 25% off today. And we'll help you guys. It helps you guys get your delight. So thank you guys so much. Have a great one. We'll talk to you guys again soon.
God bless.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.